Good evening. On behalf of the governing body of the City of Passaic, we welcome you to the October 9th, 2025 City Council meeting. In accordance with Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, adequate notice of this meeting was provided by resolution of the Municipal Council adopted on June 17th, 2025, setting forth the schedule for meetings for the year 2025-2026. Said notice was published and posted on the City Hall Bulletin Board by the Office of the City Clerk. Please be further advised this meeting will be conducted in person. The Zoom stream provided is for viewing only and is offered to the public as a convenience. On September 19th, 2025, public notice and Zoom instructions for this meeting were published in the Herald News and posted on the City of Passaic website at www.cityofpassaic.com. Council agendas. Instructions are also available on the last page of this agenda. Please be guided accordingly. Councilman Love,
Present.
Councilman Mayor,
Present.
Councilman Garcia,
Present.
Councilman Colon Montañez,
Present.
and Council President Shear.
President Sherrill, please rise. Councilman Love, please.
No problem. Heavenly Father, just want to ask for your prayers over both myself, my colleagues, the City of Passaic, and those who are involved with this council meeting, that we're able to vote consciously, righteously, and justly. And this I pray in your name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
Under God,
God, indivisible,
liberty, and
liberty,
justice for all.
Mayor Laura, I know that you're not with us physically, but you are with us.
I am.
Very good, sir. It's wonderful to have you with us. I believe Councilman Monk will also be attending virtually. Councilman Monk, are you with us now? Okay. We are on regular schedule. We're up to Roman numeral 4 on our schedule. Mayor's update. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Council President. Just a second. Pull up some of my notes. Update. I wanted to share that this weekend we had the Polish American parade for the very first time in 88 years. Council President, members of the City Council, the City of Passaic was asked to lead the parade in New York. We went with our police, our fire, with Father Stefan and Eric Baginski of the Holy Rosary Church on Wall Street, where there were tens of thousands of individuals from the Bergen and Passaic County community and throughout New Jersey that participated, and Passaic was at the lead. Supporting our autism community on September 17th, I met with Autism New Jersey to discuss partnerships that will better support individuals and families in our community. We focus on access to services, programs, and strategies to make Passaic more supportive, inclusive of all those with special needs. Council President, they said hello to you in your other capacity. As they said, they're very aware of your advocacy and championing of all communities, especially those in the special needs community. We also celebrated the Mexican flag raising this weekend and parade, where we had over 15,000 members participate at Pulaski Park. It was a remarkable day, and I want to report, and I am proud to say that in the City of Passaic, we had 0 incidents, not a single incident in the entire day. I want to thank, obviously, all the organizers, the community members, all those that visited our cities, and of course, our police, our fire, our volunteers, our emergency responders, and everyone that had a hand in and took part in making that day so important and, of course, successful. We have participation from all over the state. It is the state Mexican parade. We have it every single year. This is one of the biggest years we've ever had. Council President, you're aware, you participated in it, as many others, in the walking in the ceremony, but it was impactful, especially so considering the times, and to see the children encourage families and other communities all come together. This Saturday, we will have the Italian flag raising along with Commissioner of the Board of Education, Marianne Capersi, I want to obviously thank her and her leadership. We will be honoring two individuals, Vice Principal, Mr. Chupa, John Chupa, as well as the memory and legacy of Dave DiArco, who was the leader of UNICO and who helped us establish this most important program. As well as I would like to share that in terms of our city, we have continued our striping initiative. We striped all of Gregory Avenue, as was shared weeks ago. We have received a lot of positive feedback, Council President, members of the City Council. We have increased parking spaces. We also did High Street. That is complete. We're looking at Harrison Street at the top of the 100 steps and a few other options. On a quick note, last night, individuals may have seen a video of a minor explosion. Let me qualify. I can't see it, but I assume Council President's eyebrows went up when I said minor explosion. Let me explain why I say minor. Minor in the sense that it was isolated to one manhole, did not result in structural compromise, and did not impact the properties around the area. However, there was a buildup of methane gas underneath our streets. There were some electrical issues, and we had witnessed smoke coming up in different areas around our manholes on Gregory Avenue High. PSCNG were present. No one was hurt thanks to the brave and quick decision-making process of our firefighters to block off the areas, to stop people from coming in the area, because while they were addressing the issue, no one expected for an actual explosion, or rather a small explosion that lifted the lid off the manhole. Again, I'll reiterate, no one was hurt. I also want to thank our police department that responded immediately, along with our firefighters, that kept pedestrians safe, stopped traffic, and addressed these concerns. I also wanted to share that over the last week, we've had a lot of participation from the state. Most notably, we've had both gubernatorial candidates come and address our community here in the city of Passaic and share their platform and what they intend to do with urban communities. Today, we have had a New Jersey anchor program delivering property tax relief to the residents of Passaic and throughout New Jersey, right at school number 6, led by our assemblyman of the 36th Legislative District, Council President as well, Gary Scher, my office, and of course, his 36 legislative colleagues. So that was extremely successful. Very quickly, some of our upcoming events tomorrow, we have the Futuro Sin Fronteras, hosted by the American Mexican Regional Chamber of Commerce, inviting Mr. Remote, who is a famous producer and writer who has the #1 Netflix film in Mexico right now, to inspire the youth. The title Futuro Sin Fronteras refers to having a future with no limits, no restrictions, nothing that would stop or impede you from believing you can be all that you want to be. We're extremely excited about this event, as there will be career fair opportunities for the youth, inspirational speeches from these notable figures, as well as police, fire, armed forces, to explain potential careers in the future. So we're excited about that. On Saturday at 4 o'clock, we'll have our annual mental health walk led by our youth council in the city of Passaic. On 11/15, we will have our Breast Cancer Awareness Day, Wear Pink. On 11/15, we ask all the council members to join on that day. Wear pink, send us a picture so we could post it up, that the council members are supporting our employees and the community. A pink hat, a pink shirt, a bow tie, whatever. That was specific for Councilman Love. All right, and in 10/18, we have cops and bobbers, hooks and ladders, where we'll have free fishing with our police and our fire at Hughes Memorial Lake, Third Ward Memorial Park Lake, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's one of our more popular annual events where young people and families get to fish. Our lake is fully stocked with our police and fire. On 10/25, we'll have our fall festival and adopt a pet at Third Ward Park. Council President, members of the City Council, we will actually have some of our pets that are available for adoption from our shelter, as well as pictures of pets that people can adopt. On that day, on 10/27, we'll have our pumpkin painting family night senior center. And this week, we want to wish all of our residents who are observing the Sukkot holiday. Members of the Jewish community are very blessed holiday. We know that this is a holiday season and a holy day observant season. On this particular holiday, many members that build Sukkots or these structures adjacent to their homes eat and celebrate with their families. As always, we have our community one, and we'll have a beautiful event on Friday with food and activities and welcoming the community as we continue to celebrate a very diverse community. In just a matter of weeks, we've had the Polish parade, the Mexican parade, the Sukkot celebration, the Italian flag raising, and so much more as we continue celebrating all of our communities and making our public spaces, our parks, and all of our resources available to everyone in our community. And at the end of the month, the Mexican community will be celebrating the Day of the Dead as they look to remember their loved ones that have passed on, their connection to their loved ones, and we will continue to celebrate and share these upcoming events. Council President, as of right now, that is all that I have to share in terms of the city. If you have any questions, you or the council members, I'm ready and available to respond.
Thank you, Mayor, as always. And I did want to specifically mention the Mexican parade. I don't know how many thousands of people, you said 15, and I'm sure that's the number. But it was a wonderful experience. And 15,000 people together, there's always an issue. And there was not an issue with this
Not a
gathering.
single issue, Council President. We arrived to that number with our police chief. So on the 4th of July, because we have carnival rides, 2/3 of the park are blocked off, and they usually count the number between 3,000 and 4,000. On that day, as there were no carnival rides and the entire area of Pulaski Park was open, it was packed from one end all the way to the other and into the streets. So the police estimated 3 times as much people that typically come to our 4th of July event were at that particular event.
Amazing. Just simply amazing.
Not a single incident. DPW cleaned up. The community all were very supportive, cooperative. Everyone followed all of the guidelines and directions from our police, from our fire. It's just a testament to the hard work that government and community leaders have put in to foster a relationship of trust and support with all of our communities. And we've seen event after event with all of our communities, whether it's Holly at Third World Memorial Park with our Indian community, whether it's celebrating some of our Latino communities, our Polish communities, our Italian communities, our Jewish American communities, or any other of our communities, we continue to see great support and wonderful, wonderful responses with the consideration of the entire community.
Thank you, Mayor. In my own community, the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, which you were so kind to mention, I know that I've received several phone calls and people stopping me in the streets saying how excited they are. Once again, this is being sponsored by the city, by your office specifically. It is such a tremendous statement of who you are and what this city wants to be and needs to be. I just wanted to thank you, sir, again. Any other comments from there? Very good, sir. Thank you again. At this time, we're up to Roman number 5 on our agenda, minutes of the April 22 meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? Seeing none at this time, is there a motion to accept the minutes presented by the clerk? Second. Motion second, roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colon Montañez, and Council President Scheer.
Yes, thank you. We are up to Roman number 6 on our agenda, hearing of citizens. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 3:4-1 et sec., the council opens every public meeting for comments of the public. However, in accordance with NJSA 10:4-12, nothing in this act shall be construed to limit the discretion of a public body to permit, prohibit, or regulate the active participation at any meeting. Therefore, please be advised that the council will not entertain any comments from persons who communicate obscene material, make statements which are considered bias, intimidation, in which a person intends to intimidate any individual or group because of race, color, religion, gender, handicap, sexual orientation, or ethnicity, or makes comments intending to harass or speak any offensive language. The person who makes these statements will relinquish their allotted 5 minutes of public discussion. Is there anyone who'd like to address the council?
Yes, good evening, Joe Conoscente. Council President, my first question I have is, on Sunday, they had the parade in New York. You had police and fire and many other people. The question I have on this, is the church fit in the bill or the city fits the bill? That's my question to that. My next question is, the intersection on Tulip and Oak Street, it's a very dangerous intersection. You just got cars just racing on Oak Street going through. You got children from the morning and afternoon crossing there. And the crossing guard got to be very careful there because it's a very bad intersection. The question I have on this, is there any way that it could be looked into to maybe get some of those stop signs with the LED lights on them? With some kind of traffic light or something to slow the traffic down, because it's a very dangerous area. My next question that I have is the property at 147, 149 Broadway. This has been brought up several times. This property is loaded with garbage, loaded with high grass as of now. I know the city has an ordinance. I don't know if the lawyer could look it up here too, chapter 219, property maintenance. I mean, this property got so many violations. I don't understand why is this long process. I know the guy's a builder. I know at one point they had Passaic LLC. I don't know who that's referred to as a property owner. So many violations here. I don't get it. You want a clean city, but this is filthy. This is garbage. The building's falling apart. Maybe you should take a ride over here and take a look at it. My next question here is, the parking authority, the workers they work from 7 to 3. They do whatever they can at that time that they're working. The thing that I come up with is, the problem we're having is the afternoon from 3 to 10. Nothing is being done. You got all illegal parking. You just made those yellow lines on Myrtle Avenue and people ignore it. They're all parking there. You got all these violations and nothing is being done. From 3 o'clock to 10, nothing is being done. The thing that I just found out is you got like 2 officers that's out there from 10 to 7. What are you going to do 10 to 7? 10 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning? I don't know. It needs to be looked into, or something could be done. I don't know, some kind of survey, some kind of something to be done with this. And my next question here is on.
Mr. Conoscente, let me interrupt you for just a moment. What is your point on the parking authority?
The guys during the day is doing their job as normal, but when they go home at 3 o'clock, there's nobody out here. And you got all these illegal parking all over the place. They're blocking the corners. You can't make a turn. You can't do anything. If you got a truck parked on the corner, how are you going to go around it? And they're all in the yellow line. So you have officers that's out here, let them give them a ticket, do something to help it out, clear up this mess. It's getting worse, not getting better, getting worse. Double parking, you got everything. I still got time?
Yes.
Oh,
1 minute.
Irving Place. Again, you got this illegal parking. Nothing's being done with this. It's just ongoing. Every day, ongoing. You got like 10 parks illegally parked. Then I just found out that there's 2 types of tickets that they give out. One is for parking on the sidewalk, And there's another one for illegal parking. So whichever one they want to give. It's an ongoing issue. There's a big problem there. And one more here, Henry Street, the angle parking. That's a narrow street. You could just about make a fire truck on that street. God forbid, if one of those buildings burn, how are you going to get all this apparatus on this street with that angle parking? There's other streets that it fits in, but Henry Street is a small street.
I think
These are my questions.
That's his time.
that is your time, sir.
And my questions.
So let's see if we can address some of these issues quickly. Number one, you wanted to know who paid for the costs at Sunday's parade, Mr. Fernandez? This is the Polish sponsored by Holy Rosary? That's correct. Yeah. Please.
If I may, Council President,
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
if I may, along with all parades, members of the community that wish to participate are free, and oftentimes many police officers express their interest, especially if they have a tie to that community. Sometimes our Mexican officers or officers of Mexican descent will choose to want to participate in a parade as long as it does not conflict with their schedule. Similarly, as Councilman Dr. Love would be able to share, during the African American Day Parade, some police officers who are of African American descent or background would want to participate or assist with the parade. Similarly, all officers were asked if they wished to volunteer. No officer went while they were on duty. And these are individuals that were off duty and chose to participate. In terms of community event, we value our Polish community as we value all communities, and have made the same opportunities available for every organization when they have their activities. In terms of costs, all police officers went on their own. Again, none of them were conflicted with schedule. The city was fully staffed and manned. And in terms of any fees or anything that would have been a cost, Holy Rosary would have been responsible for everything that was outside of volunteer or outside of what the city typically would provide for any other organization. Thank you.
Very good, sir. Thank you. Next, the gentleman raised the issue of Tulip and Hope, dangerous. Can we consider a stop sign of some sort? Mayor, Mr. Fernandez, if we could direct the administration to look at that intersection and come back to us. Also, in 147, 149, high grass, garbage, why no action to rectify?
So that's his take on it. There's absolutely been action every time. And there's even been action when he's asked, and there's been nothing wrong in the site. When there is something wrong in the site, we have issued violations. He complained about boarding it up. We boarded it up. That is an ongoing issue. We continuously go and look at that facility. Every time that he comes up, we send somebody to go look at it, and periodically our inspectors go to that site.
Good deal. Thank you. On the parking authority, workers from 7 to 3, from 2 to 3, whatever. That's
There
not
are many inaccurate statements.
Not
there,
inappropriate.
Everything is
Not inappropriate.
So they're very inaccurate as well. There's constant surveillance on there, and there are night PEOs, and there's daytime PEOs, and there's police officers when there are no PEOs.
Mr. Fernandez, the council yields, as always, on matters of personnel to the administration. We trust that if there are things that need to be corrected, they will be corrected. On the also in terms of 2 tickets and ongoing parking, sidewalk, whatever, we'll dismiss it for the same reasons. On Henry Street, is there anything that the council should be aware of that's going on specifically?
So this is reviewed by our engineering department. The design is made by a licensed engineer to meet all traffic safety sizing. So we wouldn't have put angled parking somewhere where it didn't meet code, and the engineer drew it and we painted it according to the engineer's design.
Good deal. Thank you, sir. Anyone else wish to address the council, please?
Oh, and if I may add to that it added many parking spaces. I know the mayor has said it many a time. We're looking to add as many parking spaces as we can, and it doubled up the number of parking spaces in that area.
The council applauds the mayor's action in this and in so many other matters. Yes, sir. Excuse me, Councilman Love, forgive me.
And just to reiterate something, the police do have the option to tow any vehicles in an emergent situation.
That is correct.
So if someone's illegally parked or if for whatever apparatuses can't get by, they do have the right to tow, correct?
That is correct.
All right, thank you.
Very good, thank you. Again, anyone? Yes, sir.
Good evening, Council. I'm here to request,
If we can have your name for the record, not your address, but simply your name.
sorry. My name is Henny Marcos. I live at 280 High Street, between Van Houten and the railroad running at the end of High Street. And I'm here to request asphalting or paving the street. The street several years ago was half of it asphalted. Now, all the way in the middle, there is lots of broken, damaging all across the street. I have several videos and pictures that shows how is the middle part of the street is all broken. I keep requesting for patches, and they tell me the street have to be repaving. You have to go to the council and request. I'm sorry my neighbors cannot be here tonight. I presented it for them, but there is holiday. So I don't know what steps it takes to request for paving the street. Is it an inspection? But I have a medical condition, heart condition, and shoulder. And every time I go out my house, I go through bumps, and I feel pain. So I'm kindly requesting that between Van Houten and the railroad, High Street should be paved, or the middle sections should all be taken off and repaired, whichever you select, if you kindly select.
Mr. Marcus, thank you. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for sharing with the council and the administration your concerns. Traditionally, well, not traditionally, but all the time, the city has repaved roads dependent on any number of factors, most importantly, utilage, utilization, et cetera. We share with the administration what Mr. Marcus said, and we ask you to look into it, and perhaps when streets are next being done, if there's any extra asphalt or whatever would be necessary, we'll leave that to the administration. And they've been very, very good in the past number of years under Mayor Laura's tutelage. So let's see if we can quietly get this done. We thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Anyone else like to address the council, please?
Seeing no hands, I move to close the public portion.
Motion and second to close portion. Roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez, and Council President Scher.
Yes, thank you. Up to Roman numeral 7 of our agenda, ordinances for second and final reading. A hearing is required. Number 1, proposed ordinance 2500-25, an ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking for disabled persons by New Jersey license plate numbers. Is there a motion, please, to open public hearing?
Move it.
Motion?
Second.
And second. Thank you. Roll call?
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Scher.
Yes, thank you. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, the council is contemplating proposed ordinance 2500. Is there anyone who would like to address the council on this item and this item only?
Number 1, move to close.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colom Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you. Under communications,
No, sir.
items,
We need to move on that.
I'm sorry. Is there a motion to
Move
accept it? Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colom Montañez, and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you. We are up to all matters listed considered routine in nature, items 6 through 19.
Number 2,
I'm sorry?
2 to 5.
2 to 5. Communication.
I'm sorry, communications, forgive me, 2 to 5.
okay.
Are there any questions on items 2 through 5?
No, sir.
Seeing none, is there a motion please to accept items 2 through 5?
So move.
Second.
Motion and second on 2 through 5.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colom Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you. Under all matters listed are under considered routine in nature, items 6 through 19. Are there any questions, please, on 6 through 19? Seeing no lights at this time, is there a motion, please, to accept 6
Motion.
through 19? There's a motion.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colom Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you. We're up to resolutions, Roman numeral 9 on our agenda. Number 20 is a resolution authorizing closed executive session. Susie, do we need closed?
No, Council President.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Fernandez.
No, Council President.
Thank you, sir. Members of the council. Seeing none at this time on items 21
This is 20.
through 38. Are there any questions on 21 through 38?
No, sir.
32.
On 32, please, Councilman Mayor.
Was there any grant money secured for this?
Yeah, the whole project
The whole
is,
project? I just
the whole
didn't see it in
project's
the
grant
ordinance.
funding. We had to do it in 2 phases. As the council may recall, we bid this out a number of times. We had initially half of the money funded, and then we went back to the urban enterprise zone to receive the second half after the bids came in at this number. So the totality of the project is being funded through the state urban enterprise zone funding.
Fantastic. I just didn't see it in the ordinance, that's all. Thank you.
On 29, Mr. Fernandez, I see that we are joining together Conflicts Council and Advisory Legal and Rent Leveling Board Attorney. Please.
Yeah, this is annual. We've been doing this for a number of
And
years.
we've done them all together?
Yep. That's been the one contract that we've done. We've combined conflicts, advisory, and leveling board together for, it's been a handful of years, if not more.
Okay. And also, if I can ask you on 35.
Yes.
This is grant, this is,
Yep. Urban Enterprise Zone 35, correct? Yeah, this is our bicycle program, our bike share program.
right.
So we're adding additional bikes and racks. So we're
How
gonna.
how is receptivity? Are these bikes being used often?
They are indeed. We have 25 bikes out there currently. This would bring in another 10 more bicycles to put in the rotation, and people are using them. We've done a lot of work on getting the word out. There's been programs. Our coordinator for the program has collaborated with Easy Ride, and Easy Ride's given helmets, and we've gone to like different
Nice.
events and had people ride the bikes.
Okay,
Council President, if I may.
Councilman Love.
Where can you locate? I understand there's a discount code.
That's it. So when you go on the app, the code is the first thing at the top of the app,
Okay.
which gives you a free ride.
Awesome.
So as of right now, everyone can get a free ride on the bike.
Well, up to the first 2 hours, correct?
Not to the first 2 hours. First 2 hours is correct, but as the mayor likes to mention, You just got to re-rack it, put the code in again, and you get another 2 hours.
It is. It's a great
Okay.
benefit to the community.
We
The kids take
did not
advantage
share
of
that
it.
with the public.
Yes, Rick. Rick just cost us a couple $1 million.
No, it's a great opportunity for the youth and families to use the bikes. We want everyone to use them. We want them to travel around the city in the bikes. It frees up space on the streets. It's obviously great for recreation and exercise, and we're very excited because we have seen the usage consistently moving up. So we're very happy about this initiative.
For those who are a little bit unsure on bikes, do you provide training wheels? And specifically,
That
can I
is a
get
great
them on
suggestion.
Tuesday between 4 and 6?
That is a great suggestion. If we can look into that, Rick, for training wheels for obviously no one on the council, but other individuals in the city.
That must be who it's for. Any questions for Mr. Fernandez and, of course, the mayor? Seeing none at this time, is there a motion, please, to accept items 21 through 38, excuse me.
So moved.
There's a motion. Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you. On payment of bills, are there any questions on the bills? Seeing none, is there a motion, please, to accept the bills as presented by the clerk?
Motion.
Motion
Second.
and second. Thank you. Roll call, please, on the bills.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you very much. Administrators report, Mr. Fernandez.
None at this time, sir.
Very good, sir. Mr. Mayor, you're still with us?
Yes, Council President, I simply wanted to share, I want to commend the efforts of our police department, who this week, through a strategic operation, which I can't go into full detail, but I will share, they were able to remove 1 kilo of cocaine off of our streets. They were able to identify individuals coming into the city, as well as additional paraphernalia, other drugs, as well as weapons. Our police remain vigilant, whether individuals are coming from out of state or other municipalities, to ensure that they are protecting and serving, and they are proactive in their investigation. They are extremely professional. And this particular operation, though I cannot go into all the details for obvious reasons, I wanted to take the opportunity and even highlight what they took off the streets, because their efforts result in less incidents of individuals having access to these deadly and horrible substances, as well as they remove weapons off the streets. Every week, Council President, I could share all of the things that our police officers, our fire, and all of our emergency responders are doing. But this is one example that I felt was important that the council would hear, because it really does make a difference.
Mayor, you said you used an amount. Could you repeat that? How much of cocaine?
A kilo.
I gather that's a lot.
That is, any amount is too much in our city, but yes, that is a lot.
And I assume that our police department works in tandem with county, state, federal officials as well in terms of.
Yes, though this operation was specifically and exclusively within the city, obviously charges and the follow-up must be done working along with the prosecutor and giving information to the state. But this particular operation was led, directed, and fully by our police officers, which, as you mentioned, you're correct, many operations, they work in collaboration with other levels of government, sometimes even with the federal government, FBI, ATF, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. But in this particular operation, the reason why I wanted to share it specifically is because it was an operation that they exclusively focused on and were able to deal with. And I want to thank our captains, our chief, of course, everyone together, detectives. They were working very hard and came upon this because of their excellent police work, and were able to immediately address it and prevent these things from entering into our community.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Comments of the council? Any comments at this time? Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
Second. And second, roll call to adjourn.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilman Mayor,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia.
Yes.
Councilman Colon Montañez, and Council President Sher.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. We don't know where you are, but we hope you're having a good time and a safe time. And we pray that wherever you are, everything is copacetic.
Thank you.
That being the case, we have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
We had a motion to adjourn.
We have to vote on it.
We did
We're
a roll
adjourned.
call, yes.